Guys, it's your boy JC here. I'm doing yet another video on why and why not certain teams will win the World Cup. This one is going to be, like it or not, the Scottish. Why am I doing one on the Scotland? Is purely because they are ranked in the top 5 in the world. This is the strongest Scottish team of the professional era, and like it or not, they do have a chance. Okay, they do have the chance. But that said, I'm going to start this video on why Scotland absolutely will not be winning this World Cup. Let's start off with the obvious one. They pulled the pool of death, where they're drawn in with the number 1 team in the world, Ireland, number 3 team in the world, South Africa, and ever improving Tonga side and Romania. Okay, that pool, if they overcome, in order for them to get out of the pool, they have to overcome either South Africa or Ireland, which Scotland have proven not to be able to do in recent times. Okay, I'm not saying let's write off the Scottish. No. But Scotland have their chances are highly unlikely they will overcome one of those two. And then they still have to contend with a very strong Tongan side. Okay. Which brings me to my next point. Scotland are very, very, very inconsistent. Okay. On a good day, they can beat any team in the world. They haven't beaten the All Blacks yet, but I'm sure on a good day, on their best day, they can. Sorry to all the Kiwi supporters. Look, I'm doing this as a neutral, guys. Okay? They've beaten Ireland before, they've beaten South Africa before, they've beaten Australia in recent. I mean, they have a winning streak against the Wallabies, they have a winning streak against England, blah, 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 blah. But come the next game, they play terrible. Okay. Which brings me to the next one. Scotland, when it comes to the World Cups, they don't like winning the big ones. Proven time and again that they cannot win the big ones. 2019 they lost to Japan. In 2015 they got thumped by South Africa and they got knocked out. Controversially, but they did get knocked out by the Wallabies. Okay. And 9 times out of 10 against the All Blacks, let's say Scotland get out of this pool and they have to face the All Blacks in the quarterfinal, they 9 times out of 10 get thumped heavily by the All Blacks. Which brings me to the next point. Scotland's World Cup record. Their World Cup record is as inconsistent as a girl trying to pick the color of her dress, or as inconsistent as Eddie John, at which fly half Steve Borthwick wants to use for England. I'm talking about their older brothers up top, just a couple of miles down the road, England. Okay, here's their World Cup record. They've only played in 1 semi-final, 6 quarterfinals, and 2 pool stage exits. Alright, which comes to my next point. They cannot play consecutive big games. They cannot win their big games in consecutive fashion. They can't. No matter how hard they try, they cannot. Okay. And bonus point. Honorable mention of you. Which number 10 are they going to use if Finn Russell gets injured? This World Cup, or all World Cups, have proven that teams that win have depth at number 10. Scotland doesn't have a backup for Finn Russell. Okay. Now, I'm going to say scratch all that rubbish that I've spoken before on, and all that negativity on what I said about the men in kilts. We play the best music instrument, in my opinion, the bagpipes. And let's go on why Scotland will shock the world and be dominant and be wonderful and make history as the second European team in history to win the Webb Ellis Trophy. first point. This is the Scotland's highest ranking going into a World Cup. Number 5 in the world. Scotland will be going into this World Cup battle hardened with 2 games against the French in particular. Although they've lost one, okay, but they are still going to this World Cup. 2 games against the French, okay. So they will be battle hardened. They've also been drawn in the pool of death with South Africa, Ireland, and Tonga. Let them overcome all their teams. Why will they not be able to pass the quarterfinal or in the semi-final, make it to the final and win this World Cup? Okay. Next one. Their recent win over France. Yeah, ball given. It's a French B team, but you know what? You play the opposition that's given to you. They beaten the French in Murrayfield. Although they lost the home game against France, they still beat it. Scotland can take a lot of confidence into the World Cup. And why the hell can't they beat the Irish or the Springboks? Give one good reason. I mean, they've done it before. They beat them both, Ireland and the Boks. Why can't they do it this time around? Okay? Look, I'm a Safa. I'm a South African. But I cannot think of any reasons why Scotland cannot beat South Africa or Ireland. They've got a good team. Strong team. If they overcome their pool, which is meaning they overcome South Africa and Ireland, they have a potential quarterfinal against the All Blacks or France. If you can overcome South Africa and Ireland, why can't you overcome the All Blacks and France? And if you can overcome that quarterfinal, why can't you overcome a potential semi against Australia, Wales, Fiji, England or Argentina? Why? You see, and then you have the final. Okay? As I said, this is the best Scottish team I've seen in my lifetime. Last but not least, one of the very important things, especially in your World Cup playoffs, is your kickers. Now I'm going to name this point based it on Ben Russell's boot. That man has a freaking point scoring machine of a boot. He can kick from anywhere on the pitch. The ball will fly over the posts. And I mean, 2003, Johnny Wilkinson's boot was magical. Finn Russell's up. John Wilkinson reincarnated 20 years later. And he's he's inspirational to add to that. So, tell me again, why can't Scotland win the World Cup? Or do you rather want to tell me why Scotland can win this World Cup? Please let me know what you think in the comment section. If you enjoyed my video, like my video. And please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys. See you again. Cheers.